I think what we've seen in the last few years is a very negative development. We are in the midst of a crisis. The crisis in Europe is really very tough. I have to say, fortunately, in my own country, in the Netherlands, it's not so bad yet at the moment. But if we look at the south or the east of Europe, then we really see a very big crisis. We see very high unemployment growing, very high youth unemployment, wages are stagnating or declining in certain cases. We see a lot of deregulation, marketization, precarious work is growing, so the developments are not very good and inequality is surely on the rise. So we are in a bad moment in that sense. I think what's most topical probably at this moment is the policies that are coming out of the European institutions, which have changed quite dramatically in the last few years. And where we had let's say, European institution promoting a European social model until a few years ago. Today, the European institutions really promote only markets. They promote precarity. They promote decentralization, or sometimes even the disappearance of industrial relations. And I think that is the first area where we have to look for new policies. So I think the European policy should really be turned around, turned back in the direction that they had before, because at the moment I think they're only causing a lot of damage. I think to have good change, first of all, we need European policies that take into account different positions of different countries. So we cannot have European institutions tell Greece or Spain or Portugal to deregulate everything, to reduce wages, to reduce pensions, because that's just not good for the country. It's not good for demand, it's not good for growth. And secondly, I think it's very important, if we want equitable growth, if we want productivity, we need collective actors to play a serious role. And the European policies are now towards the destruction of collective bargaining. And I think we actually need a very strong collective bargaining process to get us out of the crisis.